Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a get ready with me, and so I just thought I would talk through this get ready with me instead of just going through with it without like really talking. So I haven't sat down to film in about 3 weeks now. Ever since my cat Ichigo passed away, I haven't really felt like getting on camera. I decided today was a good day to do that. I don't feel so depressed today. I've been really depressed lately. I'm gonna start off with my Becca Velvet Blurring Primer right here. I love this stuff because it does not break out my face, because my skin is really prone to a lot of breakouts and stuff. So this is probably one of the few primers that don't break out my face. Usually I'll break my face out really bad because my skin is so freaking sensitive. So I guess I will start off saying thank you guys for all of your prayers, all of your donations for Ichigo. That really helped out a lot. I was able to pay a good portion of his bills from all of the donations, so I want to thank you guys so much for the donations. Even though he didn't make it, they still helped out with the initial fees plus his death fees and all that. So moving on, I'm going to be mixing two of my favorite foundations. So I have my Pure Baritol, and this is in Deeper, and I also have my Kat Von D foundation in Deep 71. The only thing I don't like about this foundation is that it's in this tube, and sometimes it gets kind of hard to like push it out. I'm going to be using my Clarisonic, and this is the Mia one, and I have the foundation head on here, and this thing is wonderful. It works so well. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm going to talk about the incident really briefly. I don't want to talk about it a lot because I might get upset and start crying. I don't want to do that while I'm doing my makeup. I love this. This is a Pure Pillow Blend collection, and this is their silicone brushes. I did not think that I was going to like these brushes, but these brushes are bomb.com. They feel like you're using your hands. I love these things. They're great. Anastasia Brow Wiz, and this is in the color dark brown. So I'm going to tell you guys what happened that night. So at night, I usually let my cat out of the house because he loves going out of the house, right? He will sit by the door and just scream, you guys, until I let him outside. And he usually goes out around 7 to 8, 9, 10, and he stays out there for a while. He has another little cat friend that comes by and sees him, so they usually go out there and they start playing. Well, that night that it happened, he was out later. He was out till about, I think, like 12 o'clock. It was really late, and usually I don't let him stay out that late, but tonight I don't know, I just let him stay out just a little bit later. You know cats are nocturnal, so they love being out there. And he loves being out there. So that night he stayed out, and I remember he came. You know, I'm always watching him out of the glass back door that we have. And, you know, I watch him, I see him, and he'll run around. But that night, I guess I wasn't paying attention or something. And I was in the kitchen, and I was making something to eat. And I remember I heard like a loud scream. I heard him screaming. I just heard like, you know, and I'm like, oh my God. You know, once you hear that scream, you already know something bad is just happened, especially him, because he doesn't scream a lot, you know, other than him wanting to go outside. He doesn't scream outside. That's not what he does. And so I heard just all these dogs just barking, just roar. So I'm like, what the hell? So I tell my husband, I said, come on. I said, come on. I hear him screaming. Come on, we got to go out there. I got to find him, you know, because he wasn't by the door. And so I'm running out the back door. I'm running. I'm trying to find him. I could not find him in the backyard. He actually jumped over the fence and went next door. Okay. And so when he went next door, there are, I guess just random dogs, you know. It was just some random dogs. It was like 4 or 5 random dogs just out in the neighborhood. I haven't even seen those dogs before, so I didn't even know they was in the neighborhood. So now I'm going to use my NW30 Studio Finish Concealer and clean up my eyebrows really quick. And I didn't even bring my makeup brushes in here. See him in the backyard because he had jumped the fence. So I'm talking about my heart was beating so fast that I could just feel someone right, like something was just crazy. Something was going on, something was crazy, because I mean it just was weird, you know, you just get a gut feeling. And so I jumped over the fence. I'm taking in mind I'm not no athlete, so it took a lot of me to jump over like a fence. So, but I knew he was, I don't even know what I was thinking, but I knew he was in danger. So I just jumped over the fence. And so it was like really dark, you know, because it's like 12 o'clock, you know, 12 o'clock in the morning. So it's like seriously dark outside. So I couldn't see anything. So I jump over the fence, and then I see a big white dog. And then I see a few more dogs. I couldn't really make them out because I couldn't really see. So I'm looking and I'm like, so the dog is like bucking the big white dog. He's like, but I don't even know what type. He looked like he could have been like, he was the size of a Rottweiler. He wasn't a Rottweiler, but he was around that size. He was big. And so I started like screaming because he bucked up at me. So I started, you know, for a split second, I was like, this dog is about to attack me. So, you know, what do I do? But I need to run him off, and I need to find my cat. I'm not thinking Ichigo was like in this vicinity where all these animals, because I couldn't really see. But I did see him. And so he bucked up at me, like he was like, girl, and like bucked up at me like that. So, you know, then I just lost it. And I just started screaming and yelling, and I started coming like, come on, what you gonna do? You know, I was just in there, and I was just swinging. Then he like darted this way, and then he ran off that way with his stupid ass. So he ran off, and so I'm looking, I'm trying to find Ichigo on the ground. So I'm looking, I'm trying to find him. So all of a sudden, like in the corner is like a little light, like where the light is shining, like right there. And so, you know, I'm hearing him hiss. So I'm like looking like where the fuck is he? Like, where is he? So I could not find him. Like I said, I'm gonna go through this really quickly because I don't wanna focus on this, because I don't really want to even think about it, because I just will lose it. So he walks over there by the tree. So I'm like, and he's hissing. So he crawls over there by a tree where the light is shining. And I'm like, you know, closer to the house. So I'm like, that looks like Ichigo, but he wasn't moving like Ichigo. So I'm going like what the, like, this ain't my cat. Like this is not Ichigo, because this is not how my cat moves. My cat does not move like this. And when I say move like this, I mean he was just using his 2 front legs moving. It wasn't his hind legs. So he's like crawling like that, and he's taking a break, and I'm like, that's not Ichigo, you know, that's another cat, you know, that maybe that's that friend cat that comes around. That's not Ichigo, you know. So then I snap out of it, and you know, and I'm looking, and then I'm like, I'm reaching my hands over there to see if the cat will strike me, because at this time my brain is just going everywhere. And so he's not striking out at me. So I'm like, oh my god, this is Ichigo. I'm using the Lancome stick and bisque for my under eyes and my highlight today. And so, yeah, so I get him, I jump back over the fence, and I fell down. My heart was just racing so much. I felt like I was about to have a heart attack. Like, I fell down. My husband grabbed Ichigo. He's like holding him. I'm like, take him in the house. Let's go to the vet. So at this time, it's like I said, it's like around like 12:30, maybe 1 o'clock. And like, whew, I don't want to talk about this no more, y'all. But yeah, that's what happened with Ichigo. So, you know, and that dog, he must have got him when he was running, because it was like a puncture wound on, like, 1 puncture wound on his back, and then 2 underneath like his hind legs, like right there, and like he had a big pocket of fluid or whatever she said, and it was horrible. Whew. So anyway, I want to talk about something else, because the more I talk about this, the sadder I get. So alright guys, so yeah, so that's what happened. And a few days later, you know, they told us he was gonna be okay, but a few days later, obviously he passed away. His wounds were severe. They got his kidneys, and once they get those vital organs, you guys know there's pretty much nothing you can do. But you know, we did all we could for him. So as far as that goes, you know, I'm glad that we took him to the emergency animal hospital, and I'm glad that we did all we could for him, because that's all you can do. And you know, I just learned to just accept it. I think that was my problem. I wasn't accepting like what happened, but now I have accepted it, so it's very hard. So that was very hard for me to do, you know, because it's like I could have prevented it by letting them not go outside and all that stuff. But you know, at the end of the day, these things do happen, and you know, you just have to accept it. You know, it's just nothing, you know, that you can do after it happens. You know, it happens. So anyway, that's the lesson. Never let your cats outside the house unless you are back there watching them and stuff like that. So anyway, on to different things, you guys. So next I'm going to use my my Fenty matchstick, and this is in truffle, you guys. And like I said, I really love this makeup brush because it's like, oh my god, it just smooths out everything. It's really good. I really like it. And no, this isn't a sponsored video from them, Pure Cosmetics, but they did send me some more stuff that I'm going to show you guys in a second. I'm going to show you guys some more stuff that I got from some more companies that sent me some stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. So, Violation sent me some AM/PM gel. Now, this is their eye gel, and it's supposed to hydrate your eye and, you know, keep it youthful and soft and all that stuff. And I've been using this for a couple weeks now, and I really like it. Now, they sent me this free of charge, so they sent me this complimentary to try, and I really like it. Now, you can get this at Sephora, but it actually does plumpen up your eyes and keep you looking youthful. So if you have crow's feet or anything like that, this actually works really good for that. And I put it on twice a day. I put it on morning time and then at night before I'm about to go to sleep. It's nice thick gel as well. It's a clear gel and it's nice and thick, and I really like it. And I also got some stuff sent complimentary from, and this is First Aid Beauty. I have their acne clearing charcoal cleanser. They also sent me their purifying red mask, and this is their red clay mask. Y'all know I love clay, especially for your skin. It dries out all of those bad stuff, and after you use a clay mask, your skin feels so youthful. Like, it feels nice and tight and it feels right. So I really like the clay mask. Also, they sent me their acne clearing pads, and this is with white clay. I really like this. I have not used acne clearing pads in so long, so to use something like this was kind of nostalgic using this, because I haven't used acne clearing pads since I was a teenager, and I've been using this to combat these acne demons that I got on my face, because my acne will not leave me alone. I don't know why, but acne has always been a problem for me. But I have been using this, and I have seen a difference in my skin tone and texture has improved, and also I'm seeing a lot less acne. And I also like this because it doesn't give you too much foam. It foams up maybe just a little bit, but not too much foam, so that's really cool, and I like that, because sometimes you try to wash it all off and it will take forever to wash off. It really has been working really good, so I really like it. Yeah, so now I'm going to set this face, and I'm going to use my Sasha Buttercup. And this is something that I always use, this Sasha Buttercup, because it doesn't leave like a white cast, so that's why I always use it. That way I won't be looking too greasy today. And I'm just taking like a regular makeup wedge or cosmetic wedge, whatever you call it. I have been trying to keep myself busy, and I've been trying to keep myself busy with my work. Also, for a hobby, I have really been getting into doing crafts. I always loved arts and crafts, and working with resin. I've been working with yarn, molds, all that stuff. Just a lot of stuff I've been trying to keep myself busy with since my best friend's gone and I'm so all alone. So now I'm going to start with my eyes. So I'm going to use my Pure, and this is their Visionary palette, which is beautiful, and they sent this to me complimentary as well. And it's a magnetic eyeshadow palette, which is really cool because you can change them out. But aren't these colors beautiful? They are so pretty, so pretty. They also sent me their Pure 4-in-1 blush book, and look how big these blushes are, y'all. Like, dang, girl, they like the size of the palm of your hand. They're like huge. And I'll be using both of these today. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump right into this eyeshadow palette. And I'm just going to be using everything from this eyeshadow palette. I'm not going to be using 2 or 3 different ones. So I'm going to start off with the color Tycoon right there. And I'm going to use that as a crease color. One thing about Pure Cosmetics, their makeup is always really good. Like, they're super pigmented. I get a lot of Pure Cosmetics through my BoxyCharm boxes too. If you guys are subscribed to BoxyCharm boxes, like, are they not stepping their game up? Like, those boxes are insane, and they're $21. So I just think they're the best box in the world. It's the box that rocks. This color palette is pretty much a bunch of pinky, purple, fuchsia tones. So that's the look I'll be going for today. And so I think this color Rebel is very pretty right here. Let's check that out. Put that right in the corner right here. But yeah, I've been trying to take it one day at a time. I know my husband said, you know, take it one day at a time. You know, he meant a lot to you, and he meant a lot to me. So just take it one day at a time. I was so sad, like, and I'm still sad. Don't think that I'm not sad, but you know, a few couple of weeks were very rough on me. I ended up going to the hospital because at a point I felt like I just could not breathe. I kept throwing up, and I was getting really sick. And you know, I've dealt with grief before, but I haven't dealt with a loss like that one. It was so nasty that death was, and I've never seen anything like that before. That's what really got me, you know, the way it happened. I mean, he was just 6. In human years, he was just 6 years old. They lived to about, I think, like 12 years old. A Maine Coon cat. To have half of his life just ended like that, it just hurt. It hurt a lot. And you know, for me to get him at such a young age, that really was tough on me. But anyway, I'm reverting back into talking about him. So let's change the subject before I go down a rabbit hole. Let's go ahead and change the subject because I don't really want to talk about it anymore. So yeah, so I'm gonna put some more of that Rebel right into that corner right here. I'm gonna be doing a hair tutorial video today as well. You guys know the drill. Usually when I do a makeup tutorial, it's gonna be a hair tutorial or a get ready with me hair edition coming up pretty soon. So this video should be up first because I got some new products from and I want to say she's a subscriber, but I don't know for sure if she is a subscriber. Small business alert. She did want me to review some of her products, so she sent over her, and I think this is her entire line, and the company's name is Crown of Curls, and I'll put the links for everything in the description bar. You guys check her out. She is a small company. Please show her some support. I love when you guys show the companies that actually work with me support, because that really means a lot to me. I'm going to use my Girl Boss. That is a really pretty color. Really shiny, pretty color. So now I'm going to sweep some of the Tycoon color underneath my eye. You guys, I am looking for a show on Netflix or somewhere that's good, because I cannot find a good Netflix show. I started back watching the Arrested Development. I think they came out with another season. That was interesting. It doesn't seem like it was funny. I remember when it first came out, it was like super funny. Like now it's just, I don't know if they waited too long. That's probably it. You know what, lately I have really been forgetting my brow bone. I don't know why. Gosh, I always forget that. And for my brow bone, I think I'm going to use the color Idealist. Idealist is just that matte color right there. A lot of these have sheen. Are like sheeny colors. Like Charlie Sheen. No, I'm just playing. They're like very sheeny. They have a lot of shine on them. So I think I am going to start like a crafting channel, you guys. And I'll put the links for everything in the description bar. But if I do decide to craft one, now I'm going to be using my Black Up contouring powder. And I'm going to use that dark shade right there around my face really quick. But yeah, so I'm really liking crafting right now. I don't know if this is going to be like a phase I'm just going through just to take my mind off of some of the drama and events that's going on. So I'm really starting to like it, you know. I'm really liking crafting. I think that is fun to do. So that's what I've been doing lately, is crafting. I posted an insane milkshake that I made on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, be sure to follow me. And this is just the NW43 Select Sheer Press Powder, and this is just going to bring everything together on my face. I made that insane shake thing, and it got good response on it. So I was like, well, I might show you guys how I made it, because I've been just making stuff. I just been trying to just steady keeping busy, because I don't want to be still for too long, because if I'm still for too long, I just feel like, you know, I just start thinking sad thoughts. So now I'm going to use my 4-in-1, and this is the Blush Book by Pure Cosmetics. And the color that I think I'm going to use for my blush today, since it is pink, I think I'm going to use this one right here, and this one's called Loyal, because y'all know I am so very loyal. I'm going to use this one. Ooh, that's a little blush. I don't have my blush brush in here. That's why I'm using that's why I'm using this, you guys, because I don't have my brush in here and I don't feel like going in there to get it. So it's gonna have to do. Yeah, so that's a pretty color. Very pigmented. Very pigmented. Just blending that out with this big brush, because I don't have my real blender in here. So yeah, so I think that did pretty good. So now I'm going to use my Revolution, and this is the triple baked bronzer. So I'm going to put that on my cheekbone highlights right here, and maybe right there and there. If I do it, the link should be in the description box, so be sure to check out my new craft channel if I do decide to do that. I'm going to use my On Point, and this is from Pure Cosmetics as well, and this is their lip liner. And I'm also going to use my Graftobian lipstick, and this is in the shade Runaway. I want to show you guys one last thing. This has been sent to me. Oscar de la Renta has some new perfume that I've been loving, and they sent me a bottle of it complimentary. This is their Bella Blanca perfume right here, which is so pretty. Like, the bottle itself is gorgeous. It has little white flowers all over it. Oh my God. This is probably my favorite perfume ever. It smells so fantastic, y'all. It smells so good. Packaging is so pretty. Like, all of these white flowers on there. It smells so good. If you guys are in the perfume store anywhere, get this perfume. You will not be disappointed. It smells so freaking good. On the scale from light, medium, and deep, the fragrance it's probably medium. It stays on you. I get loads of compliments when I wear it. It smells so freaking amazing, y'all. It smells so good. And this is the Oscar de la Renta, and this is the Bella Blanco. You will not be disappointed. And if you don't like the fragrance, then it's probably something wrong with your nose, because it smells amazing, y'all. It smells so freaking good. I think that completes this look. And now